straighten out, okay?
Let me look at the fuel pump wire back here.
We're gonna see if this old man garage carburetor will work or not here.
I'm ready. Alright, in today's video we are putting a BigBlock Chevy in my dad's 82, 83 something, it's 80 something, C10 short wide bed pickup truck that he's going to be a daily driver slash cruise around town slash burnout killer at small town weekend. So we're gonna get into it. Some of the footage might look a little weird because I wasn't out here for a lot of it, I guess. I don't know, I've been busy at work again. So we are going to get into the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and let's see what we can do.
Look, you just fall right off of this paint that you got over here, it's so wet.
It might be easier, all joking aside, just to roll the truck up.
Okay.
Because we need to drive it to the left a little bit anyway.
Whatever you want to do.
I'm ready to get power to this thing so we can roll the freaking windows down. And you know, oh, I'm way too far now.
Get back up.
Okay.
Get up in there.
Yeah, I don't.
A little one in a horrible mood.
Jet or the dog, dude? Oh, look, we can't go any farther because, so that ain't gonna work. Kicker's just not doing what I need it to do.
Yeah, just go straighten out, okay?
Hey, watch your legs, son. Ready? Alright, here it comes.
Okay.
You watch yourself. Is it above that?
Okay. This thing keep coming back. Okay. So close. See, this side needs to
Come on back. Okay. Yeah, as long as we're on top. We are. Okay, so that one almost fell in. Oh, hey, this one fell in too, so.
What you got going on, dude?
Well, I'm trying to set a big tube headers on this thing. It came with some, look about that big around. They're 1 3/4, but they look like 1 5/8 on the big block. So I've got these 2 1/8 Hooker 2455s off of a Camaro or Chevelle. And back in the day, I think I was trying to put 2 1/4 headers on, and the passenger header wouldn't work. I had to cut the frame out. Well, yesterday that passenger header with the starter on went on. I was like, damn. And I mean, nothing's touching except for the head bolt head is touching on that.
Yeah.
Like the bottom of the header, I clearanced them, but I either need to clearance the header more or plug all the holes and just grind the heads of the bolts off a little bit with a grinder.
So now we got the motor jacked up.
Well, this side, the driver's side's not fitting now. And back in the day, driver's side go right on. So
okay. Just a minor field adjustment, Dad.
Well, I watched a deal on Motor Trend where they purposely beat a set of headers, and they made like 2 less horsepower.
Yeah.
And every tube was caged completely shut, so. There we go. All right.
That one's on, dude.
It really looks like precision, too.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody could see that, but you can still see the logo.
Yeah.
And you can barely fit a fingernail through there.
Piece of paper.
Yeah, but it's all siliconed on and ready now.
And the bolts in, so.
Yeah, so now
I just got to get the other one on, but again, I had ground on this header quite a bit, and if you look at this other header, I only ground on it in one spot. See that?
Yeah.
And
So,
it was hitting
you'll probably work on that.
there. All right, I am back on my truck. Ran into a snag. Of course, I bought gears. I bought a mini spool, and I rolled this baby around because I was just gonna put a mini spool and some 373s in it for now. One, I didn't realize how small these caps and stuff was in a 12-bolt truck rear end. I've ran them before, but anyway, I take this bolt out and it's broken the threads. Like, a lot of times just the tip will break off and you can kind of fish it out of there. Yeah, well, it's screwed in and broke off. Like, I don't even know how that happened, but anyway, so I'm just gonna leave that in, and I'm gonna weld these side spiders together where it can still be taken apart, but I'll probably end up just buying a new posi unit and, you know, everything for it. But for the Burnout and stuff, I'm just gonna weld it up. Sucky thing is it's 308, but it'll do a heck of a burnout, so it happens. Woo! Hey, don't get on the ring gear, you ding dong. This isn't something that you would really want to do on anything that you're planning on being reliable. That's probably a leak waiting to happen right here. But, oh well. He'll spin them both at 120 miles an hour or faster, probably.
Expected that to fall out. Hey,
Precision.
yeah.
Let's see that. Woo. I mean, if you look in there, there's not much. I mean, it's like precision. You ain't taking that hose off with it bolted in.
Yeah, there's a brace right here, right? Yeah. Precision fit.
It really is perfect. I mean,
So obviously you're mounting your fuel tank back here.
yeah, I'm mounting it at the back just to get some weight behind the rear end or back at the back. I mean, I thought about mounting it right behind the cab because if I do cow tracks, I mean, that's where it's going to be lifting, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to mount it. We're going old school. I'm going to mount it all the way back here. And
I mean,
really ain't
if we're mounting your
ideal.
fuel system, it means it's getting pretty close, right?
Yeah, I've got here, I'll show you what I got. I got, of course, got all my fuel lines and fittings. I bought me
It looks like it's bigger than the pump on the Nova, doesn't it?
It is. This will support 2,000 horsepower.
Yeah, I might have to trade you out for that.
It's a ProStar 500. It's already got a filter. It's for methanol or E85. We're gonna do E85. It's got a bypass, but this is what I'm gonna do. Is on the bypass. So it's dash 12 in. We're gonna run dash 12 all the way to the front. On a motor that only makes 500 horsepower, you know, you can't have too much fuel.
This is really the fuel pump that should be going on, or the fuel system that should be going on the Dragon.
So I'm plugging, this is a bypass, I'm plugging that. So we're gonna run dash 12 from the tank to the regulator and then dash 10 back, a return.
Okay.
Then I'll have a 10 vent. Like I say, we got enough pump to make 2,000 horsepower. We got enough motor to make 800
solid,
before it scatters everything.
Make a solid 600 or 700.
Yeah, on the motor, it probably won't, I don't know what it'll make, but it ain't gonna make a lot. But I think it's gonna be.
Your pump, don't mess up your pump.
Shoot.
That's a shiny new pump right there. Where are you mounting your pump, underneath?
Yeah, I'm gonna mount it underneath.
Okay. I heard you got power to this rig now.
I got my battery. Here, let me throw this forward. Got my battery box in.
Yeah. That's a fancy looking connector that you got there, Dad.
It's custom. Look,
It looks
it's
custom.
offset, so the hole will line up perfect.
Yeah, it definitely looks custom.
Here, let me reach in here and show you what's up. Let's see.
Whoa!
So,
Alright, so you got power.
I got power, but I mean, I ran my gauges to the inside. I've got a carburetor on it, but it's just temporary till I get my ATM carburetor.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if you've been filming any of this.
I have filmed some of it, or a lot of boring stuff. I've filmed, I don't even know what all I've filmed while I've been out here, but.
Yeah, I wasn't out here yesterday, so I slept in. So, I mean, I know they're used to you doing all the work.
Everybody's not surprised about it.
That's what they're all saying anyway.
Yeah,
so.
they're like, I mean, they know I do, and I'll say 18.
Alright, I got this one all welded up for Dad. Well, you were working on something.
Well,
What you
I've
got
got
going on
some
here?
monkey business going on here. I ain't got no pipe bender or nothing.
Kind of dark down here, but I think we can see what kind of business
I mean, I got some monkey business going on, but if you put some nice beads on it, it'll look good, but no pressure. So.
Okay. Well, is it ready to tack now?
Yeah, it's ready.
That looks like a new carburetor, Dad.
Yeah, it's
What
Hold on. What's that say? That's a old man's garage on
Old
there?
man's garage. Yeah, it's an ATM E85 spec for this engine. Like I say, it's nice. I mean, it's a really nice piece. We've had some really nice carburetors in here, and that one's one of the nicest ones I've been around.
It looks nice.
Yeah, I mean, billet base plate. It's, you know, I mean, it's a nice piece, and it come with a build sheet.
Looks good with all the NX solenoids around it.
Yeah, I mean, I got my plate tuned at lunch and got the carburetor bolted on at lunch. So
Okay.
I'm now I need to get my fuel lines and stuff ran, and there ain't nothing really. I've been kind of dragging my feet because I didn't want to start it with a gas carburetor on it.
Yeah.
The C85 on it. So now that I got it, there's not much holding us back from getting this deal done. So
Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear it, I guess.
man, it's gonna be awesome. What's up, bud? What's in your mouth?
Ask. What was that?
Well,
Well,
I'm about ready.
You look like you're real
I
close
mean,
to
I
it.
got a little spaghetti going on here, but
I mean, let me look at the fuel pump wire back here.
yeah, I mean, I don't have a fuel pump hooked up yet. Yeah,
So that means I gotta be your fuel pump, I guess?
I guess we'll try to start it and you plug the fuel pump in, I guess. Until I just gotta find a wire to run a relay back there. I gotta find one for that, one for the fan. But
So we gotta do that and then really start zip tying all this
yeah,
stuff up. I didn't.
like there's
You wired all this, so I don't want to take any credit
there's
from
a
you.
tack wire over there. That's why I didn't want to zip tie everything.
I'd say that too.
Yeah.
I'd say that too. It's this gray one right here, probably.
Yeah. All right.
I think this blue one's a burnout switch.
Burnout is a rev limiter. I guess you could set it for like
Set it on a switch.
set it on the brake light switch, you know, or something, and install it up to 2,000 or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Okay, let me set this up and we can start it, I guess. Or see if it'll start.
see if it will. All right, you ready?
Let me get my fuel pump in position.
You get in position. We're gonna see if this old man garage carburetor will work or not here.
I'm ready. Shit out of me.
Got a little lifter noise.
Yeah. Ain't gonna be nothing at 7,000 RPM.
Can't even hear it anyway. Watch this. I don't know why that's doing. I don't think there's no thermostat in it, so it's just blowing water in it. Then it don't run hot though.
Yeah.
Feel under that insane.
Cool.
Yeah. It's like ice cream.
There we go.
E85. I mean, that's pretty good to just start one and not even I ain't even.
You haven't even touched that.
I think, hey, look, I got my screwdriver out, but I don't even need it. It sounds awesome.
That's rowdy. You checking your oil pressure?
Yeah, it had 80 pounds. Even though it's heat, it don't sound the greatest under here.
It's just gonna shoot it out the.
I'm gonna put this on so I rev it up.
It's just gonna shoot it out that vent.
And it is rowdy back there.
Yeah. Hopefully, now I got video proof that that wasn't me. That was all you. So mom can't be mad at me. It's fun. It instantly lit them up.
Well, that converter, way too loose. I mean, it's just like, I bet I can foot brake it to 4,000. So.
That sounds rowdy.
Oh my God.
That's one thing off the list. Maybe you can sleep now.
I don't know. I mean, now I'm worried about my rockers ticking. But
Yeah.
I probably only did them at a half a turn, you know, and
We can rerun the rockers, you know.
well, hydraulic roller is a little tougher just because, you know, but we can do it. I think the water leak quit, but it's still dripping from somewhere.
It's
But
still leaking. It's like coming out of the back, dude.
how though?
I don't know. Had one of those good water pumps.
The temperature only showed 140, so
Yeah.
E85, baby.
I mean, this underneath there is cool.
Yeah.
You know. I'm excited. I'm glad it started. It really smells like old rubber smoke in here. Those tires that
These
you.
HP 4000s are going to be screaming in small town.
Those tires are old.
We can take it to the burnout right this second and do a burnout.
Yeah. Surely they're gonna roll some white smoke off those old tires.
Well, I figured we'd burn the back ones until they get pretty low, and
Then
then
we
we'll
could
switch
switch.
to the front.
For the finals, you could switch the fronts
Oh,
over.
absolutely. We're going to burn them to the ground. Rev limiter set at 7,000, and this
There we go.
motor really probably shouldn't be above 6,000.
It's gonna be, though.
Oh, it's gonna be. It's gonna be interesting. So, yeah, I don't know where that water, because it's kind of an intermittent thing. I mean, like, I don't see any leaking right this second, but
We're getting somewhere now. That's all
I mean-
started. So
I'll tell you what, though, that says a lot about that carburetor as far as I ain't turned a screw on it. I did turn a screw on it and it almost died, you know, but
yeah,
sounds like it, you know, I don't know. It's rowdy, though.
it's running good.
Oh, man, way too much fuel pressure. We only need about 7.
Yeah, you got some stuff to work out, but I mean, we
Even
could.
the
I mean,
float bowls look good, though. I mean,
even with the water pump linking, you could take it off and drive it around the block right now if you wanted to, you know. So
it's rowdy.
yeah,
It is rowdy.
sounds good. I thought those exhausts were going to quiet it down quite a bit, but
Man, but back there it is.
It's pretty
nasty.
rowdy
I
back
thought I
there.
heard something knocking. It was just the ground thumping back there. I
it was
guess.
the
I
ground
don't know.
shaking, caused an earthquake. El Reno had an earthquake.
It
just
was
now.
a 4.5 on the Richter scale. And
Yeah.
It was this old BigBlock Chevy.
Ain't nobody ready for a big block in a square body. Everybody's
Man.
got LSs, so
Just wait till I spray this motor.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds impressive now. When we spray it, it's going to be impressive. It's going to do something. But we ain't got the gears in it yet,
might
though.
shoot the drive shaft out of it.
It honestly might shoot the drive shaft out.
Might need to put a drive shaft loop in this
We was
rig.
piecing stuff together to put that together.
Yeah,
so.
might have to put a drive shaft loop in this
I
thing.
can't believe how, I mean,
For not even.
I feel like I can just reach in there and it'll start up again. I mean, that's what happened. Ah!
I ain't bad for.
It ain't bad. I mean, like I say, she's got a few ticks, but
We'll figure it all out.
but
All right, I think that'll be it for today's video. So make sure you like, subscribe, and next video on this thing we'll probably be driving it around.
I mean, there's gonna be a white smoky burnout somewhere.
Yeah. So, all right. Thanks for watching.